So it's finally springtime, and I feel like I should be more excited. I don't know, I feel like I I've been waiting like all winter for it to be warm outside so I can start filming the videos that I've always wanted to film on this channel and go to these cool places and cool locations. And like as soon as it gets warm outside, I just fall into this like wave of no motivation to like go and film and do stuff. And every time I try to make a video, it just doesn't end up the way that I want it to, and I don't like putting out content that feels rushed. And I feel like I've also kind of like strayed away from pushing my creativity. I feel like my earlier videos were like a lot more creative and in the way that I want it to be. I feel like I strayed away from that because I figured out this like routine to just create the same kind of content every week. I just go to a location and I explore that location and I film it, and I just shoot some B-roll shots and some cinematic shots, and that's the video. But I want to create more videos like my older videos where it was pushing my creativity and there was always a story behind everything that I did. I feel like I strayed away from that, and it's taken its toll to where I just don't feel like filming right now, which I absolutely hate because I do feel like filming. I feel like creating videos, but every time that I'm like, okay, I'll do this, I try to, and it just doesn't feel right. So every time I like fall into these like speed bumps to where I'm just not feeling good about creating content and I'm just having a hard time making videos, the only thing that really helps me is when I just pick up my camera and I go outside. Since I've been in this rut, I decided to go out and take my camera and just go film the world, not really knowing what I'm doing or what I'm filming. I'm sure that most of you know that I used to make videos years ago, and then I stopped making them, those were terrible videos. We don't talk about those. But when I decided to come back and start creating videos because this is my passion, this is what I want to do with my life, this is all that I love to do. The thing that made me come back to this is just one day I decided to pick up my camera. Just something told me, to pick up my camera and go outside, and I just started filming stuff and taking pictures of stuff outside, and I fell in love with it again, and that's kind of where this channel started. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start making videos. This is beautiful. Look at this. I'm on like a giant cliff. These trees blooming. So it started raining as soon as I got to the top. So I found this cave and I'm chilling in it. Luckily I found it. It's like an actual like cave, because I climbed up this cavern and found this cave. So now I just have to wait for the rain to stop. I looked at the weather app and it's supposed to stop here soon. So just taking a break, eating a snack, and staying dry. When were cameras invented? The photographic camera. While the invention of the camera draws on centuries of contributions, historians generally agree that the first photographic camera was invented in 1816 by a Frenchman, Joseph Nicephore Nicepce. What? Anyways, the camera's been around for a hot minute, and I bet that Frenchman guy, Joseph Nicepce, had no idea that when he was creating this device, he would be creating something that's going to change the fabric of existence itself. I mean, thank you, Joseph, because you changed my life. And I'm sure that he's changed so many other people's lives that do this and have a passion in filmmaking and creating videos. And he had no idea. And I think it's kind of funny how capturing moments on a device can be a passion when we can see it with our own eyes, but there's something to putting it inside of a memory card in a device that just makes life make sense for me. I'm not exactly sure when my first camera was, but the funny thing is I was never really into creating videos or taking pictures. That was actually more of a thing for my sister. She would always have her little cameras that she got from Walmart, and she would take pictures of stuff. And my mom also had a video camera, and she would record us doing stuff when we were kids. But I was never really into cameras as a kid. And honestly, I don't know what age it was when I started to become interested in filmmaking and creating content. I remember creating this channel years ago, and it was honestly just as a joke to watch stupid videos that I made with my friends. But I guess it was just a snowball effect that ended me up here, where filmmaking and creating videos is my life, and that is all that I love to do, and that is all that I'm ever going to want to do. And I think it's weird that it's such a trend nowadays to do YouTube and to make videos on the internet. I mean, when I started making YouTube videos, it wasn't even cool. Like, there was nobody that was actually doing it. All these like Instagram reels and TikToks and stuff didn't exist, and if you were a content creator, really the only place you could be a content creator was YouTube. And it was kind of an up and coming thing. I mean, that was like in the heyday of like Casey Neistat, and like vlogging was becoming a thing. But nowadays it's just like a normal thing for somebody to want to be a content creator and pick up a camera and start filming stuff. And I just find that interesting. I'm not sure why it's become a trend, but I believe that is due to how much of an impact cameras have on the world around us. Man, it's like so peaceful here. It's just me. It's beautiful too. Might be raining a little bit, but I don't know, I love it. It's not too hot. Rain's kind of cooling it off a little bit and keeping other people away. So it's just me out here. There's nobody else hiking today, and I get these places all to myself, and it's nice, man. This is what I love to do, is just come out here to amazing locations like this and just film, just capture the beauty of like the location that I'm at. Something about it, man. It's like time travel. I mean, it's 7 o'clock already. It does not feel that late. I've just been in the zone, just soaking it all in, and it's so great.